everyone, thank you so much for clicking on my channel. We're going to start off this eye look today using the Morphe 35K palette, and I'm grabbing this light, kind of a mauve-y, blushy matte eyeshadow for our transition shade, and I'm bringing this all the way into the inner corner, but also kind of building it up on the outer third of the eyelid as well. I'm just using a fluffy blending brush for this. This one is by Wet n Wild. It's super affordable and really good quality. Now I'm jumping 2 pans over to this slightly darker, more mauve-y shade. It's also a matte, and I'm putting it exactly where I put that first shade. I just wanted to build up the intensity of color in the crease, so I'm just layering this on top. Now grabbing this darker, kind of purpley undertone, but also with that kind of blushy mauve feel to it. This one is not matte, it does have a slight shimmer to it, and I'm just taking this on a smaller blending brush and building it up really on the outer corners of the eyelid, and then going back into that original brush that we had just to softly blend out and diffuse that darker color. I felt like I needed to bring this darker color into the crease as well, so I went ahead and went back in and brought it just very lightly into the crease. Now I'm just going to be carving out the lid, so I'm just grabbing some concealer and placing it on the lid first, and then grabbing a flat, more stiff shader brush to kind of place the concealer where I want it to go. This is just going to clean up the whole eyeshadow look, and it really just transforms any eye look into something a little bit more glam. Now I'm just grabbing those 2 transition shades we used in the crease, just kind of blending them together and just using it to blend out the edges of that concealer. To top off that area where we carved out the lid, I'm using the Stila Glitter and Glow liquid eyeshadow in the color Kitten Karma, and then just taking a flat shader brush to make sure that that glitter is evenly distributed all over the lid and just blend it out nicely. I wanted to re-intensify that darker eyeshadow on the outer third of the lid, so I went ahead and dipped back into the palette there, and I'm just building up that color once again. And as usual, just blending everything out. I jumped off camera and did my eyeliner in my waterline and curled my lashes and applied a coat of mascara. And now I'm just applying these falsies. They are the Ardell Faux Mink Wispies. I am really impressed with these ones. They're new to their Faux Mink line. They're really easy to apply, they're very comfortable, and they're just really pretty. I'm going to jump off camera here and do my eyebrows. I also put my foundation and concealer on, and now I'm moving on to the lower lash line. I'm just taking those 2 transition shades that we used in the crease to smudge into the lower lash line before going into that darker color we used on the outer third of the lid, and just smudging that into the outer corners of the eyes. And then I'm just taking that blending brush to make sure that there's no harsh lines. For bronzer today, I'm using the Benefit Hoola bronzer. I do think this is a little bit dark for me. I want to try the Hoola Light because I think it would match my skin tone a lot better, but I thought I would give this one a try. I'm not a huge fan of it, to be honest. It's a little too matte for me. I prefer something with a slight sheen. And for highlighter, I'm using what I've been using a lot lately, which is my Colourpop Super Shock Cheek in the color Flexitarian, and just placing it on the high points of my face, also the inner corners of my eyes, and right underneath the arch of my brow as well. I switched to a different highlighter for the center of my face, but I didn't show it. It's just the Colourpop powder highlighter in Here Kitty Kitty. I just find that the Flexitarian highlighter, because it's a cream base, can remove some of the foundation off of my nose, so I do switch to a powder highlight for that area. And for blush, I'm just using my BH Cosmetics Nude Blush palette and using the lightest blush shade. And for lips, I grabbed a color that matched my nails exactly. I didn't mean to do that, but how perfect did that work out? but this is the Stila Stay All Day liquid lipstick in the color Bacca. I kind of had to build up the layers because I found that it was going a little streaky and patchy in some areas, so I had to kind of build up the opacity of it. And now I'm just setting my face with the Gerard Cosmetics Slay All Day setting spray, and this is the finished look. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up down below and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. I upload on Tuesdays and Fridays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and as always, I hope you have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.